and welcome to my tarot corner. So if you are keen eye, you can you notice that I have a different tablecloth today. This is something new that I received yesterday with a lot of new decks. So I received this one with two others that they're a lot more neon-y and a lot more colorful, but this was mixing very well with my Tree of Life, the tablecloth, so I decided to put it on. And to say the truth, my husband will really enjoy when I go back to my tarot corner, because he really hates it when I have this corner in the dining room table. But I don't know, maybe I will keep on doing the readings here, but then I will have to take this all off the table and bring it put it back in the corner, because this is something that my husband really hates when it's constantly here. So what am I going to read about? I shared today a video by Meghan that deals with a blind item that came out, blind number 4, that says that there is a recording of the illiterate one, as you know, this is Meghan Markle, saying that they are only one plane crash away from the throne. Now, this is something that Lady C has revealed in one of her videos quite a long time ago, and I will link her video in the description box. So this is not a new rumor, but now what came out is that there is a recording of her saying that. So first of all, I am going to look into whether or not she really said that. And then I will look into whether or not there is a recording. Of course, if I get a yes answer about whether or not she said it. So this is the Green Witch Tarot. I've used it before, and I really forgot that I have it. So now when I got all of the new decks, I did a little bit of organizing in my tarot cupboard that is really overflowing with new decks, and unfortunately I cannot find myself stopping to buy new decks. Usually I do that, I buy second-hand decks on eBay. That allows me first to get a good price. It also allows me to find decks that are not printed any longer. And the one thing that is really important is that they are not fake, because I had and I have quite a few decks that are not original, because sometimes you cannot even tell in eBay. So now I have a bigger nose to spot the fake decks, but I don't like buying fakes, because usually it doesn't mean, it means that the creator of the deck doesn't get what he deserves. So before I start, please take a few moments to read my full disclaimer in the description box. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. Okay, so the first question is, did Meghan say that they are only one plane crash away from the throne? Okay, so this is going to be the first card, and this is going to be the second one, and this is going to be the third one. Okay, so the answer is in the middle, and the middle says the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is a yes card. It is also a card that speaks about dreams, dreams that can become reality. And this is sometimes people are calling this card a gaslighting card, but it is not really that. It's about leaving the comfort zone, it's about fulfilling a dream and not missing opportunities. So this is a yes card, very profound yes card, because it is talking about her dream to be a queen, her dream to be on the throne, and she would be willing to leave her comfort zone, to leave her comfort life in America if she can be the queen of the UK. So yeah, this is a yes card, and she most definitely said that. She wouldn't want to miss the opportunity of being a queen, and her only way of being a queen is if something happens to the Welses. So yeah, she did say that. On this side, we look at the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is a card that speaks about taking your destiny in your own hands. And taking your destiny in your own hands means change, and a very profound change. Now, she is kind of looking at this card, and when we're talking about the profound change, we're talking about change that comes from within and then goes all the way out. And for Meghan to become Queen of the UK is a very profound change. This is also about believing that everything can happen, that everything comes from above. So if you're talking about a plane crash, this is something that comes from above. And this is about taking her destiny in her own hands. So I wouldn't even rule out her attempt to do something to the Welses. I mean, plane crash is only one way of eliminating the people that are ahead of them in the line of succession, but it is a kind of a way to say that if something happens to them, she will be the queen. On the other side, we get the Eight of Cups in reverse. And she doesn't want to see that card. Why doesn't she want to see the card? Because this card is exactly the opposite of the Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Cups is a card that speaks about leaving the question, about letting go. And this is something that she should do, but she doesn't want to see that. She is not willing to give up on the dream of being the queen. And the Eight of Cups, when it's in the upright, is a card that is calling her to let go, to let the universe take its course, to leave the question, leave the subject, to let destiny take its course. But she doesn't want that. She wants to take destiny in her own hands. When it is in the reverse, it shows despair. It shows a person that is unwilling to give up. And this is a card of a mother, although here we see a sun shining, and not a moon as it is in the regular Eight of Cups. So here it is about the father. So we are talking about King Charles, and he is the father that will probably take away their titles, something that she doesn't want to see. She doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that her magic or her charms are not working on King Charles, not any longer. So let's just shuffle the deck a little bit and ask if there is really a recording of her saying that. Because when Lady C talked about it, she spoke about someone who was in her company when she said that. She did not say anything about a recording, so let's see if there is a recording or not. By the way, I am going to finally going to do something about my nails because as you can see, most of them broke, and naturally I couldn't do anything while the cast was on, but now I can. So let's see, is there a recording or isn't there? Okay, so this is going to be the first card. This is going to be the second card, and this is going to be the third card. So is that blind item correct or not? And the answer is the Queen of Wands. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. First of all, court cards are always yes answer. And the Queen of Wands, that's the queen that we know Meghan is. She is the one who is egotistical. She is the one who thinks only about herself. She's the one who only wants to perform in front of an audience. She wants to be the queen. She wants to be center stage. She is the one who only thinks about herself, and this is a yes answer. There is this recording, and she's trying very hard to make that recording go away. But let's see what the side cards are saying. So here we have, once again, the Eight of Cups. And this is a card that is telling her, you cannot make it go away. You cannot control the fact that there is a recording. This is a card, as I said before, and there is no reason to repeat it, but once again, this is a card of letting go, of giving the universe the opportunity to take its course, but when it's in the reverse, it shows unwilling to, a person that is unwilling to leave or unwilling to let go. And this is exactly what we can see. We see here the queen with her wand in her hands, and she is trying the hardest that she can to make it go away, but she can't. And on the other side, we get the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Eight of Pentacles is a card that speaks about being an apprentice, working hard and not receiving a lot of money, understanding that this is part of your way of getting certificated, being a specialist. In order to succeed in what you're doing, you need to work hard, and sometimes you don't always get a lot of money. As you can see, the person here is living in this very modest place, and this is about really being an apprentice, working hard and not despairing. This is about being a Sisyphical worker, someone who is willing to sacrifice things in order to become this specialist. But it's in the reverse, and in the reverse it shows us a person that is feeling sacrificial, and as if she's not getting what she deserves, believing that everything is too hard, everything is just not impossible to achieve. This is about a person that is believing that she doesn't need to make an effort in order to advance in her life, and this is a card of someone who is greedy. Now, in this instance, we are talking about a person that is unwilling to work hard. She expects the money to come, even though she's not doing a good job, even though she is not a specialist. And she also expects to be able to make that recording go away, and and she believes that although it's hard, but this is a very damaging recording. She will do whatever she can to try and make it go away. Now, the oracle card is the Witch's Kitchen, and this is advice actually for the Waleses. What do they need in order to keep themselves from her malice, her hatred, because she really hates them. So let's see what kind of advice can we give the Cambridges. And what I'm getting here is ferocity, chili pepper, very hot. Okay, so this is about fighting fire with fire. This is about intense ferocity, intense, spicy, intense, fiery. So it's so fiery that it can make people sore. So this is about facing the heat, fighting fire with fire. Fierce emotions feed desire. And this is about really fighting her with her own weapon. She is the fire queen. Wands is fire. She's fighting with fire. So the Cambridges need to fight her with her own weapons, with her own medicine. So this is what this card means, and this is what the guidance that this card is giving. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.